Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Bloodbath, and welcome to the Seven Nation Gaming channel. And I want to be showing you guys how I mostly edit my videos. So here we go. As we go into it, let me show you the properties that I'm running at here. I'm running the HDV 720. That's still high definition, guys, if anyone doesn't know. And I'm running 30 frames per second. As to when you are recording with the Hdpvr, you are running at 60 frames per second, unless if you're running 1080i, it is going to be 30 frames. But YouTube only allows you to upload 30 frames per second until the future gets a little bit better with bandwidth, and maybe, who knows, I don't know. And I do, I think 30 frames per second is pretty well, it's still pretty good, guys. I am a filmmaker myself, so I do run between 24 frames and 30 frames a second, so I'm used to that. And I do have my pixel format as 32 blue. It just gives you a full more range of colors and all that. And full resolution while you're rendering quality at absolute best, guys. Put it as your best. And motion blur, just leave it as Gaussian. So now deinterlace, I'm not going to get too involved with that stuff, guys. It does piss me off when I use interlace footage. It's an absolute nightmare, so I don't even want to get into that. You should be recording at 720p, or unless if you have something way high end than I do, because I do have HDPVR, it will allow me to record in 1080i, but I stay away from that. And also audio, I do record in 5.1 surround sound because I get to play with the levels a little bit more, and it's just a little bit more efficient for me. That's just the way I see it. So let's go into here. Let's import media. Oh wait, not import. Let's go into our Explorer here. And I'm going to be going to my hard drives that I have set up, HDPVR. And here is a game of Skyrim that I've been doing. So I'm going to just drag and drop this into here. And we're going to let this load up. And I also have some audio as well. But I don't think it's set on here at all. No, it's actually on my SSD shit. And like, you know, I'm gonna do it the cheap way. And where is my Skyrim track? There it is. This is how you do it. And let me be first one to say, hold on. It might get a little bit loud in here because I'm going to try to sync up the audio that I have. So why does it say media offline? Okay, hello ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Bloodbath, and welcome to the Seven Nation Gaming channel. And I apologize if that is completely not how it should have been, but I think we're pretty close to how it is synced up. So what I'm going to do here, guys, go into properties, right click on your video tab, and disable resample and maintain aspect ratio. And now I do go, you guys after that go to event pan and crop. This is like if you're running the HDPVR, and I have a preset made for me because it takes away the black lines that are up here on the upper portion of the video and the right hand of the screen. I do enjoy what do you call it, just pretty much being a little neat about things. And I also add my own color correction, and this is very important that most people don't really show you, is Sony Sharpen. Add that too, but keep it as default. It makes it a little bit better. Now here's my custom colors. I normally play with the saturation, the gamma, and the gain to give you guys a little bit more color, a little bit more vivid, so it would pop. I don't know if you could see the difference between this. So that's just my way of doing those things. And also, this is the way I pretty much insert another video on top of this, and I go into my media generators, and I already have a preset one of this, and I go into my 7NC because this is what it is, and I open this up, stretch it all the way across the video just to give you guys my my mark or watermark or whatever you call it, give it a little dabble. Same thing with this. Little fade in, fade out. You know, give it a little bit more elegance, I guess. And as you see, okay, hello ladies and there you go. And don't forget to save. So I'm gonna save as, this is let me move some stuff around here. Skyrim. Oh, let me capitalize this. Skyrim. Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that. I don't know, what should we call this? This is gonna be one of my new series, guys. So this is gonna be Skyrim Let's Play. Actually, it should be the other way around, but we're just gonna call it that for right now. You'll see it up on the channel. So as rendering goes, guys, you are gonna be running, like I said, make sure it is at best full. And I'm not going to render it out right now because there's still going to be a few little tweaks I'm going to be doing. But I'm going to show you quickly how I do things. I do have a preset on here, and it's just name it YouTube. You can copy is what I'm doing here, and this is kind of important as well. So you're running at HD 720p, 1080 or 1280 by 720, still HD, guys. I run this profile on high because I do have a pretty high performance machine. You know, the quad core i7, it's still pretty badass, guys. And I don't know why I didn't mark that. Always I would check automatic recommended while you're doing the encoding, but I'll get to that real quick. And also leave you know, the frame rate as 30 frames. Field order, just leave it at none unless if you're messing around with interlace footage, which I hope you're not. And leave the pixel ratio at 1.0, because if you move it anywhere else, it's just going to look like, I don't know if you guys know too much about film, but it's just going to make it a wider screen kind of idea. But just leave it at 1. So, and the number of reference frames, leave it at 2. That's default. Unless if you're getting into that's just a whole nother story, guys. And also leave it at constant bit rate. Now the bits per second here, just use it as 10 megabits, 10 megabytes. So just leave it at 10. You just leave it as this constant bit rate, just all the way through the video is going to be running at that. So, and if you guys were using the variable bit rate, it's going to be jumping up and down, and it's going to ruin the quality just a little bit. So I leave it at that. And now let's go into the encoding mode. Leave it automatic because a lot of people's CPU and GPUs, or their GPUs, isn't like what I have is the NVIDIA stuff. So it is supported here with my CUDA. That sounded really funny. So it is still pretty good to use it at automatic, because a lot of people's fail, like they get an error message. So the sample rate of the audio is going to be at 48. And same thing with the bit rate, 192, and you know, I show you that my GPU CUDA is available, and video rendering quality is going to be at best. So I gotta resave this because I need to leave it on automatic here, and we are going to be doing that. And that's pretty much it, guys. So if you guys can comment, rate, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. That stuff will be in the link below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this whole walkthrough of how I edit things in Sony Vegas Pro 11. And yeah, guys, peace.